My name is Kristen Flores-Fratto, and I own the Gatehouse in Rochester. I am a proud liberal, a feminist, and I voted for Governor Cuomo. Overall, I support the governor's initiatives, and I agree with much that he's done for the state, such as the SAFE Act, the Family Paid Leave Act, and the ACA. As heartwarming as it is that West Coast lawyers and celebrities are concerned with the working conditions of women in our state, as an actual female restaurant worker, an employer of 30 women, and a resident of New York, I must insist that Governor Cuomo also allow me to represent the women of our industry. And let me add that they are quite capable of representing themselves, as you can see here today. This business is far from perfect. Our model hinders us from providing adequate health insurance to our full-time employees, and now with the elimination of the individual mandate by the Trump administration, the percentage of covered workers is bound to decline. As I've mentioned in prior testimony, alcoholism and substance abuse plagues many restaurant workers across all departments, and even with the Family Paid Leave Act, we need to do more for working mothers. But messing around with the tip credit is not the way to address these issues. Rock United would like you to believe that the servers in this room aren't empowered because they work for tips. Do the women in this room look like they lack power? Metro Justice would have you believe it is normal for owners, managers, and customers to mistreat and harass women. But are the women here today asking to be saved? This narrative that restaurant women are weakened by tips is a fallacy. And I will tell you, Department of Labor, if I were going into battle, I would want these women behind me. There are bad actors, unethical owners, cheapskates, pervs, and creeps everywhere. But there is no one more capable of defending themselves than the tough working women in this room. And so, that being said, I strongly recommend that you keep the tip credit in place. These ladies and gentlemen may not all have college degrees, but they're smart, and they know that the elimination of the tip credit will absolutely affect their incomes, because we as owners will be faced once again with cutting hours, hiring and benefits, raising prices, and adding service charges. We understand that this isn't about eliminating tipping, but in rural New York, in diners, in chains, that is likely what will happen. Are you willing to take that risk with these women's lives? I'm leaving a copy of a 2016 study by the U.S. Census Bureau measuring the effects of the tipped minimum wage, and her findings show that when that tipped wage increases, the amount of tipped income decreases. This study debunks much of what these labor organizations claim. Please share it with Governor Cuomo, and I suggest that if he'd like to delve further into our aforementioned challenges, I volunteer to help organize a task force of ethical restaurant women who want to improve the lives of our workers without putting the industry itself at risk. Thank you very much.